Hey you guys, this is gonna be a reading on shit, how did I forget? Who is your future spouse? And yeah, I had the wedding bells inside my head for like a good 2.5 minutes, who knows. And to be fair, I've had this song the wedding bell tune just stuck in my head for like maybe 2 years now, sporadically, which is really weird. So I'm assuming, well, someone around me has to get married because that needs to be fulfilled somehow. But either way, this reading is gonna be on who is your future spouse, and it has been a request, but I never really felt like rushing it, and I felt like doing it today. So yeah, I mean, may as well, I guess. But yeah, cards already pre-picked, pre-shuffled. We're using the or I am, I guess, and you're just watching, but like I am using the romance angels, which obviously were very hard to come by back in the day a few years ago. But anyways, I'm chatting shit now. So pile 1, who is your future spouse? A card for pile 1, please. A card for pile 2, future spouse. Who is your future spouse? Dun, dun, dun. And then pile 3. Ooh! Pile 3 is reckless from the get-go, because that kept happening with all of the, I mean, to be fair, all piles were really loud, but this pile was very loud, number 3. So let's see. Oh my days, can I have 1 card please for pile? Thank you. Okay, also disclaimer, you know, this reading is for fun, and if you're already in a relationship, things like that, this could be about the person you will be, you know, elevating your relationship with, if that is what you want. For those of you that are already married, this could be you could take this to resonate for your current relationship, and if not, I can't guarantee that you will not be married again. So again, use your own discernment for your own situation and how things are panning out for you. But anyways, pile 1, you have chosen honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Well, you haven't chosen, you're about to choose. Pile 2 is very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. And then pile 3 is unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Well, it might start interestingly, but that doesn't mean, you know, it won't go where it's meant to go. For everything a reason and for everything a season, all of that stuff. Please pick your piles and then we can begin. Okay, I really hope that's been enough. If you need more time, feel free to pause the video. I'm gonna start with number 1, honeymoon. Okie dokie, fun stuff, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Well, I mean, it kind of speaks up for itself. You will be enjoying quite a lot in this marriage. The person you are going to marry, maybe you'll meet them on someone else's wedding. Oh my god, what am I saying? You may meet them at someone else's wedding, basically, at a friend's wedding or an event of some kind where you share a lot of good memories with friends. So you may meet them in a busy setting or a setting where you are already celebrating something, and then this person kind of becomes the cherry on top of the cake. But yeah, you will meet them when you feel like you're in a very blissful place for yourself. If you've already met them, then again, cherry on the top. Quite frankly, the energy will be very positive and lovely and fruitful for a connection to actually happen in your life. Let's see, first cards we have are from the Sexual Magic Tarot, the mini one, and we have the 7 of Cups and Judgment. Okay, wow, off to a serious start here. Okay, well, if you've had options, I think you'll be very aware of who this person is. No matter how many options you have, they will definitely stand out. There will be some kind of core inside your mind that says, this is it, this is this person. If every single time you've met someone before you've even entered a relationship, and inside your mind has been like, no, not this person, this will be a yes, this is it. Like, it will be very serious. Like, you just know like this, basically. And I know that sounds weird and some people don't trust that kind of feeling, which fair play, but like at the same time, you're gonna need to trust your intuition with this one, because it will be very clear to you. Like, even amidst confusion, this is gonna be an ultimate yes, basically. This may also be a marriage with potentially 2 children. There's a cupid at the top and then a child here, with the red string of fate, calling them together. So yeah, you may have 2 sons potentially. Who knows? No, nobody knows. But based on the imagery, this is it. Basically, it will be a lasting type of marriage that will have, well, more than one fruit, I guess, in the literal sense. But it could also start very slowly because there is a tortoise or a turtle here. I can't remember which one is the land one. It might be a tortoise, probably, but who knows. But yeah, next cards we have are from the Manara Erotic Tarot, and we have the Priestess. Ooh, spicy, and the Free of Water, which is absolutely gorgeous in this card. The sun is also quite similar looking, but yeah, seriously beautiful. But what I'm getting from this is that some of you may have been praying for this person to finally enter your life. Yeah, I know, saucy imagery, but it do be like that. Yeah, some of you may have been pleasing yourself to the thought of creating or manifesting a person that will finally, you know, see you for you, but also have similar kinks to you in a sexual way. With the Free of Water, they may have a, just because it says the sign here is a Mercury in Cancer. So they could be born around Cancer season, because Mercury never really strays too far from the sun sign, to be fair. Or they may have either the preceding or the following sign, and I believe that would be the Gemini or Leo. But either way, probably Cancer or Leo, one of the two, because I can't remember if it actually does go back one sign as well. But it could. But yeah. I feel like this relationship will make you very happy, both of you, because there is a 2 here, and then we're followed by the Three of Cups, which is literally immense, like a get-together kind of energy. And again, with honeymoon as well, it's just a lot of happy times together, but also happy times when you do get to meet this person. There will be a lot of expression of love as well. Although on that note, it might also be secret in the beginning. So one of you may be very quiet about your adoration for the other, and then the other actually maybe like, let me actually dive deep within immediately. Interesting. Or maybe it's the same person and they really if it's you, you really would love them, and then if it's them, they would really love you from the absolute get-go kind of thing. They would feel like they know you, basically, and like they can dive deep within. That sounds so creepy. Within your depth. Well, it doesn't sound creepy, but I'm taking it to be, you know, a bit sexual. But like, dive deep within your depths and all of that jazz. So yeah, interesting. Next cards we have are from the Weird Cat Tarot, and we have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Okay, again, one person will have more feelings here. If this is the actual, like, your future spouse, it seems like they will know exactly who you are. They will have spied on you, like looked you up, searched you up, know absolutely every single thing about you there is, and they'll actually take pride in how much they know about you, and also the little quirks you have, the little quirks you possess, express, all of that jazz. They will literally have their eyes wide open, and you'll always be on their radar, basically. They will always have their eyes on you. They will always want to see you, kind of thing. Pretty cute. And the Page of Cups, again, an expression of a crush, love, appreciation. It will be consistent. The page isn't a king, but the pages express their love more openly than kings, personally, because kings, the cups are usually, well, the King of Cups anyway, and also with the Queen of Cups as well, the cup at the top is usually closed, whereas with pages, they're a bit more, brash is the wrong word to use, but they're more open to expressing what they want without feeling like there will be consequences. So this person will be really open with you, potentially from the very get-go as well with the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords is also quite fast and sometimes abrupt. But yeah, what they have to tell you, it will be very bubbly, like from the get-go. It will just seem like you've met your soulmate, but like in a very one, romantic sense, but two, also childlike manner, because the Page of Cups does give like romance energy, but also just like it's young, it's living its best life. That sounds interesting. It's in the prime of its life, basically. It's the kind of love that just blooms from within, but like it's still young. It's not mature enough to actually. Let me rethink that. Okay, this person will just be able to express themselves very well from the get-go without actually withholding information, and they're just going to be very willing to tell you how they feel about you, basically, like always. Like they're not going to be someone who shies around it, or who makes it unclear and makes you second guess or makes you work for their attention. They will be someone who tells you how they feel about you almost immediately. Like it'll be obvious. There will be the spark here, basically. There's just a lot of openness. Next cards we have are from the Rainbow Tarot, and we have the Emperor and also the Three of Pentacles. For some of you, for some of you, this may be your boss or someone who is higher up, someone who's an authority. You may work with them, or they may have people who work for them. They may be very, very financially well off, and they would be willing to share this abundance with you. They also would seem like they are very hardworking, and how they got to the top would be, it wouldn't be through trickery, basically. Like, it would be obvious why they are at the top, because they've worked their ass off, kind of thing. But, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's all I'm really getting, to be honest. Your future your future spouse is someone who is very much about their pentacle or working. So in that essence, you may actually receive a lot of gifts here with the honeymoon card. Or there may be a lot of travel involved with this person, so you'll constantly feel like you're on a honeymoon, or like you're just getting to know each other, kind of thing. So it will be very bubbly. Dun dun dun. Last cards we have are from the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the Nine of Wands and the Hierophant. Okay, that again, serious energy here. The Hierophant is someone who studies quite a lot, teacher, quick learner in the traditional sense, and with the Emperor, again, this person may be in the spotlight for actually, you know, being at the very top. So again, money is important here. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, and the Emperor is Aries energy, so they could be a Taurus or Aries, or they may have the energy prominent, but either way it doesn't really matter, to be fair. But they will be very secure within themselves, in terms of like both financially, but also like physically, emotionally, and what's the other one, mentally. They will be incredibly strong within themselves, which is why they would be able to have so much to offer you on the outside as well. With the Nine of Wands, this may be someone who, well, you might meet them when you're having fun, but they may meet you when in their own life they feel a bit tired, and like they're kind of ready to kick the bucket and give up on a project, on something, basically, with the Nine of Wands here, but they're still continuing to fight forward. So yeah, or swap it around if it resonates in a different way, basically. But either way, what I'm getting from this is that this is going to be a very secure person, and you are going to know that they are for you, and that you know, they're also going to express very clearly to the entire world, if they, although I don't think it's going to be to the entire world, I feel like it's going to be to you clearly, and that's what's necessary, to be honest, that you are the one for them, kind of thing. With the Three of Cups, the Judgment card, Hierophant, Emperor, that there's a lot here that just signifies that it will be very clear to you that this person actually adores you, basically. And that's all I have for you. So thank you for sitting through my energy. What do you even call it? Duracell bunny energy. But there we go. That's how I feel right now. I'm chatting shit. Anyways, see you in the next one. Bye. Pile 2, you have chosen very soon, and it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Again, this may be some kind of manifestation you're doing now. So you may be looking for your future spouse in your dreams, or in other realms, which really does mean in your dreams, or in the astral realm, or you're open to the thought, basically, of actually deciding what you want currently, or if you're not immediately doing so, you will be in the very near future. because this person is kind of bound to pop up in your actual physical reality as soon as you actually start thinking about them, basically. But the more you think about either a specific person or what you want this person to embody, the more you'll be bringing that closer to you, or the faster it will come to you. First cards we have are from the Sexual Magic Tarot, the mini one, and we have the Ten of Cups here, and also the Magician. Okay, well, this person will know exactly how to please you. I said what I said, and I feel like this would be a very happy marriage in general, because Ten of Cups is the happy family card, but like in the most emotional sense possible. And the Magician here is to do with knowing exactly what you want and getting exactly what you want, because you know how to make it happen, basically. So this person will know how to please you, both in and out of the bedroom, is what I'm getting. But emotionally speaking, this would be a very fruitful marriage in terms of how you guys get along and how you communicate too. There will be a lot of doing with the Magician, but there will also be a lot of listening with the Ten of Cups. Most of it will be respect for your emotional being, and then also trying to offer support in a very physical way. Next cards we have are from the Manara Erotic Tarot, and we have the Knight of Air, which is Knight of Swords, and also the Priest. Okay, that is weird because this is very similar energy to the first pile, except they had the well, they did have the Hierophant as well, but they also had the High Priestess, I think, with a similar card. But yeah, okay, what am I getting from this? Again, they will know how to please you, if you can see the imagery, but I'm just gonna take it away just in case. But anyways. Oh gosh, why am I like this? Yeah, I am really getting that this person will know how to please you in the bedroom, basically. And you guys will be very open. For some of you, you may even pee in the same room, bathroom, ideally, you know, or whatever it is, really. But you will be that open with each other, basically. This would be a very traditional marriage as well. So whoever has a specific role in the marriage will actually live up to the standard of that role. So they will be definitely doing what they're supposed to. So this will be a fruitful, meaningful marriage that actually stands the test of time, but also you know, whatever the normal marriage stuff has, but like the roles will be present, basically. I don't even know why I'm talking like this. Knight of Air. Someone excitable, they will be very excitable, but they will know how to rein in that energy on purpose, so that they know so that they can actually, you know, give you exactly what you want. Taurus with the Hierophant may be important. Someone who again knows how to ground energy really well, and if things go really fast, this person will slow them down, so that you get what you want to, basically. And again, I am reading this in the sexual way, but that's just how I'm getting the energy here. Yeah, someone fast-paced, basically, but they will slow down for you. Next cards we have are from the Weird Cat Tarot, and we have the Four of Cups and Death. Holy shit, okay. Well, you may meet them in a space and time where they are transforming. They're not really seeing the best from the universe, or they feel like nothing in their life is prospering as it should be. I feel like there will be someone who want more in terms of they're probably someone who actually, what is the word, when you reflect, this person may be reflecting on the past, but they may be constantly beating themselves up over how much they want to have something in the future or in the present times, and how they're not living up to their fullest potential, except they're just not seeing it clearly. So this person will be a definite go-getter, with the Knight of Air here as well. So what is that, Swords. They will be a definite go-getter, but they may beat themselves up unnecessarily, because they constantly want the best. They constantly want to give the best to others, but they constantly also want to heal themselves and help themselves. But they might be overdoing it or changing to unnecessary degrees to please, at first anyway, other people. But they'll work it out, to be honest. Yeah. I feel like this person will be very adept at giving you physical attention and physical love, because the cat's face with all of the roses around it, it just gives me what is it, the gift giving love language for some reason. But also with all of the roses around it, yes, cups and all of that jazz, but like the more thorns roses have, the more thorns nature has gifted plants, the more beautiful the fruit is. So this person may come across as a tad spiky. They may be a Scorpio, so they may be very closed off at first, but the more you open them up, or the more they open up to you rather, is it will be like an onion, or like well, like a rose petal, I guess, like a whole rosebud, that it just has so much more to offer. So it will be really fun for you to communicate with this person, but also get to know them better. I mean, it will be fun for them too, to be honest. That's absolutely normal, but I feel like you will take great pleasure in actually getting to know this person, and unraveling, and just getting to know so much more about them, basically. Next cards we have are from the Rainbow Tarot, and we have the Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Six of Swords. Again, this may be someone who is constantly running from the past, in terms of they want to get to the future, they want to be secure, they want to just be able to give to people with the Six of Pentacles as well. They really want to be the best version of themselves, but they may be trapping themselves in a mindset where they feel like they're not enough with the Four of Cups, and that they constantly have to change so that they can feel like they're enough, either for you or even for themselves, to be honest. But again, I feel like they will come to the conclusion that they are enough, because enough is enough. But I just feel like this person will just want to move to calmer waters on a consistent basis, or just try their best, basically, to give the best. But you may have to reassure them, so their love language may be words of affirmation, or something along the lines of being reassured on a consistent basis that what they're doing is enough for you, basically. So one of you may be a bit more anxious than the other, and I feel like it may be the other person. Slightly, but take that as it resonates. And then the last cards we have are from the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the Three of Coins and the Lovers. Again, they'll be very happy to work with you in your romantic sense. In your romantic relationship is what I mean. Yeah, there will constantly be work here to improve this relationship specifically, and you guys will feel like you found your match, basically. And you're giving equally, because they both have exactly the same amount here to burn together. It will be a connection that actually has chemistry, but it's not just chemistry that burns out. It's don't know if you've seen it, but I think it was Jay Shetty. He made a really interesting point about how you can have chemistry, or the spark rather, but it's not the same as having a connection. And the way he showed it was, he lit a match, and then he was just like, well, yeah, you can have the connection with the spark with anyone, but then you don't really necessarily have the spark, the connection with everybody, because that match will obviously burn down unless you what's the word? What did he do? Unless you find a way to both give the same amount. So then he just took that match, that lit match, which was already burning down, and he lit a candle, and that's how you transmute energy. Like, that candle will now be lit for like God knows how many hours, like 48 hours. It was a pretty big candle. So yeah, this will be an equal give and take kind of relationship, but one of you will, you know, where one person supports the other in one way, the other will support the other in another way. So both of you will have exact roles to play, and you'll be happy playing those roles, basically. But yeah, this is what I'm getting for you, so thank you for being here, and see you in the next one or the previous one. Pile 3, you've chosen unrequited love, and before someone comes for my head, please, it does get better, hopefully anyway, but like, you know, this isn't gonna be one of those weird readings, but let's see. Well, maybe, who knows. But there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. You may meet your spouse when how do you even... Either one of you, it could be you or them, will probably have exited the relationship first, or and still real about the previous relationship, basically. So there will be some time necessary here with this one to let the past die, basically. Or one of you will actually have a crush on the other, and it may be obvious, it may not be. I don't think it will be, to be honest, if one of you does have a crush on the other. So yeah, one of you may feel like they have more emotions to give than the other person at first anyway. But let's see where this is going. So first cards we have are from the Sexual Magic Tarot, the mini one, and we have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Okay, kinky. I feel like this relationship will start off very sexually, or that's where it will be inclined. The Page of Wands is someone who expresses their sexuality quite easily, is also very, very happy to get themselves in interesting situations, to be honest, but in very active situations as well. So they may be very athletic, relatively young at heart, but also in general slightly immature potentially, and there will be someone who is spying on you. So maybe this person will have court feelings. You may spike their interest. Is that the word? No. Well, whatever, you'll pique their interest. That's the word. First, and they may want to do kinky stuff with you first before you even get to the same level as them, basically. Next cards we have are from the Manara Erotic Tarot, and we have the Seven of Water, which is oh my god, what is this? Venus in, what the heck is that? Scorpio. Cute. Seven of Cups, basically. And also the Seven of Earth, which is Saturn in Taurus. Okay, so a lot of sevens here. 777 may be important. Someone may have a 777 tattoo. The number 17 may also be important, or 1717. I don't know why I said that, but it just came to mind. Yeah, okay. Again, someone may actually have a crush on the other for a bit longer. This does give me unrequited love vibes. She's reading letters from potentially a previous lover, or just, I mean, she's pleasing herself, to be honest. And then there's a Pope type figure in the background, you know, spying or looking at her. So I think one of you may have more feelings than the other at first, initially. So yeah, there will be some kind of daydreaming about each other, or at least on one party's from one party's perspective at first. And again with the spying in the Seven of Earth as well, so Seven of Pentacles. There will be a lot to do here with unrealized potential. Again, unrequited love, it does ring bells as well, I guess. But one of you may just live in your imagination a lot more than the other, to be honest. So this may be a very creative individual who kind of spends more time in their head than they probably should. But they will try their best to communicate that into the real world with the Seven of Pentacles. But again, I do feel like they will be daydreaming quite a lot, especially sexually, about you. Or who knows, maybe it'll be the other way around and you'll be the one daydreaming about them. But that's how this will start. I feel like this will start as a more sexual kind of fling, and it will get deeper with time. Next cards we have are from the Weight Cat Tarot, and we have the Six of Swords and the King of Swords. Okay, someone's gonna have to communicate really clearly here about their boundaries and what they want to happen in this relationship here. And I feel like, okay, whoever the person is that is constantly daydreaming will have to get their shit together, basically, and it'll be relatively abrupt. I feel like it will happen out of nowhere, and this relationship will take a 360 turn, or a 180 turn rather, where, yeah, 180 turn, you know, but where the person is actually like, oh shit, I've decided that this is my person, out of nowhere, and it'll feel like a relief to you, but also at the same time odd, because it came out of nowhere. I feel like you may want to give up on this relationship at some point, and then this person is gonna come out of nowhere to be like, oh my god, sorry, we can save this. But play may be important with the cat and the little X on its bum, just saying, because this is a relatively sexual that's where it's veering anyway, the energy of this reading, but your specific pile rather. But yeah, This person may be relatively cocky as well, although with the Page of Wands I do get those vibes as well. So they may be in the spotlight for being pretty, quite frankly. But yeah, someone here will constantly want to move abroad or forward, but really fast. So maybe this is why at first it will be unrequited. Maybe it's not the fact that it will be unrequited, it's more that circumstances will be separating you two for, well, God knows how long, to be fair. Maybe 6 months with the Six of Wands, Swords here. But there will be some kind of short trip, separation, that kind of vibe. You got extra cards from the next card, which are from the Rainbow Tower, and I didn't even realize because I was already shuffling for the next deck. But you have the Magician. Oh my god, the Hermit. And the Chariot. That is just major arcana, so there we have it, and completely different order as well. So we have 1, 9, and what is that, 8? No, it's not, it's 7. Anyways. So 1, 7, 9 may be important. Someone may be born on the 17th of September, or the 9th. No, there's no 9th of the 17th anyway. Yeah. Okay, the Hermit, the Chariot, and also the Magician. What am I getting from this? Yeah, there will be some kind of introspection. I feel like this person will definitely go through some kind of dark night of the soul. Maybe when they're overseas, they'll go through some kind of period where where it kind of clicks in their head that this relationship needs to stand on stronger ground. And I feel like there will be travel. They will have to make decisions here or where to go with this relationship. And obviously, it takes two to tango. It's not just the one person making decisions for the other person. And if you are a woman watching, or you identify as femme, please don't stick to the stereotype where if a man tells you that, if it is a heteronormative relationship, but if a man tells you that you're his girlfriend, you're together now, because you can make those decisions as well. Like, it takes two to tango. It's not just this person being like, oh well, I want to be with you. You don't just have to accept it. Yes, that is a form of being in your feminine energy and being accepting of everything, but you can also choose to be like, yeah, we're gonna be in a relationship now, so that's that kind of thing. Not in a sense where you're being a you get the point, or at least I hope you do. But yeah, there will be, this person will have some kind of reckoning call, basically, to make you the top priority, as you should be. I mean, if it is a future spouse reading, I'm sorry, but the two people who are getting married, or if there is some kind of polyamorous marriage type thing, yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear two people get married because they are going to be putting themselves first together as a couple, and not as a, what do you even call it, when you put other people above your spouse. That, I'm sorry, yikes, especially if it's your parents. Like, I get it, like, I'm not gonna go into this spiel, but anyways, yeah, this person will just have a decision to make, basically, about where to go with this relationship, but so will you, to be honest. So they will be the ones coming to you to be like, oh, I actually really do like you, and I want to spend time with you, and I want this relationship to go forward much faster than you would expect it, to be honest. For some of you, this will be a really, like, finally, you took your fucking forever kind of thing. So yeah, 333 on the clock right now as I'm saying this, but this will be a relationship, basically, that may go really slowly at first, and then suddenly it's gonna get a kick up the butt, and it's gonna actually start panning out properly, or the way it's meant to. The last cards we have are from the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the Sun and the Knight of Pentacles. Again, like I said, it may start slow, but it will go exactly where it's meant to, with the Sun here. The Sun is the happiest card in the tarot, so there will be a happy ending here, basically. And again, there may be a lot of sexual experiences. Sorry, a lot of sexual experiences in the, well, I mean, obviously, but, well, not obviously, because there are asexual, couples and stuff. But there will be a lot of sexual experiences in this relationship, because I do feel like it will start from a sexual standpoint, or from someone's deep-seated desires about the other person, but there will be a lot of daydreaming sexually, basically. But either way, the realization, the actualization will end with the Sun. quite frankly. The Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that actually reaches the goal at the very end. It's a slow knight, but it happens no less. He knows exactly what he wants, or you know, they know exactly what they want here, and they're gonna get it. And when the sun is involved, well, you can trust that this is going to happen in the best possible circumstance for you. So whatever lessons you have to learn through this whole relationship, given you literally picked unrequited love, you know, yeah, I feel like there will be some self-worth issues, which will be resolved through this relationship for you, oh my god, through this relationship for you, and also for the other person. I feel like both of you will have some kind of either trauma or baggage from previous relationships, which you will have to work out. But the best way to work out that kind of relational drama, trauma, whatever you really want to call it, is through actually having another relationship, because there's only so much you can do on your own. But when it comes to, like, you know, putting all of the stuff you've learned to practice, you do that with another person in a relationship, and that's exactly what you two will be doing, basically. So yeah, again, this may start off tumultuously, but you're both gonna have a reckoning call. But I do feel like the other person will have more of a reckoning call than you will, to figure out exactly where this relationship is going, and where it will go is exactly here. And that's exactly what I have for you too. So yeah, thank you for sticking by, and see you in the next one or the previous one. Bye.